Next on the list, we mentioned that Pharrell was a mentor to Chris Cab, and Joan Rivers was a mentor to you. I know that you were very close. You referred to her sometimes as your grandmother.
Yeah, she was great. Yeah. Joan was, I mean, were you fans of Joan Rivers, right? Okay. Who wasn't a fan of Joan Rivers? This was actually the last time we shot with Joan. That shot you just saw of her was 2 days
before. For Fashion
before,
Police.
Yes, this was our Emmy special, 2 days before her procedure.
And you saw her 24 hours before she passed.
I did. You know, I was in New York City, and I'm close to Joan's wonderful daughter, Melissa Rivers, who was Joan's best friend. And Melissa said, Giuliana, you know, you might want to come to the hospital tonight. And so she allowed me to say goodbye to Joan the night before she passed away. And it was one of the greatest gifts anyone will ever give me, is the gift that Melissa gave me.
Was there one piece of advice that Joan gave you that stays with you to this day?
I think, you know, she gave me a lot of advice, a lot of advice, some of it really funny, some of it naughty. The best advice she ever gave me that sticks with me every day, Meredith, is she was so gracious with fans, and anyone who wanted a picture and autograph, Joan stopped, she smiled, she hugged them, she was so loving. And she would always say, to us it's so quick, but to them it's a memory that could last a lifetime. And she said, you know what, you should only be so lucky that someone wants to take a picture with you. That's someone, and she's right.
She's right.
She's right.
You know, the last time I saw Joan was the night before Barbara Walters' last show on The View. There was a big party thrown for Barbara, and I was there, and it was packed. Just, you know, people, you know, elbow to elbow.
Yeah.
And suddenly, somebody touches me on the arm, and it's Joan Rivers, and she said, I heard you have a new show coming out. Whatever you need, I'll be there for you. She didn't have to, and then she disappeared, like into the, but that is who, exactly what you said. So gracious, so kind, so giving to others, and so beloved. So it's a tremendous loss, but you have the blessing of having had her in your life.
Absolutely.
So great.
I never forget that. I'm very blessed to have her in my life.
Well, we're so glad to have you here.
Thanks,
Thank you, Juliana.
Meredith.